Welcome to Late Night Sports. We're doing another Predict the Future. In the MLB, we are doing the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago White Sox, and we're going to start with the Brewers. So, Andrew, get us started here.
All right. Johnny here on vacation today. Hey, look, check the background out. Nice pick, eh? Everyone liking that background? Yeah.
Yeah. I literally just took it like an hour and 10 minutes before we started.
10 out of 10. All right. Down the Brewers. Offensively, this team is god tier. Pretty much the entire lineup can hit dingers.
Mm-hmm.
They got a whole lot of pretty much studs up and down the lineup. They're great offensively. The only problem this team has had is when they hit the playoffs, their pitching is kind of weak.
Yep, it is. As seen in like a couple seasons ago, even last season.
Yeah. Well, they didn't make it last season, I don't think, right?
Yeah. Then, they did get the biggest free agent of the season when Brock Holt. So, definitely going to win a few more games with him on your team for sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking they might win the 120 games this year or something
yeah,
in
exactly.
the ballpark. Even when we play all 60 games, also 120 with him.
Exactly, yeah. They'll just find a way.
Yeah.
So their pitching isn't the best, as we've seen last couple of years. They do still have Josh Hader. But I just don't think their rotation is good enough anymore to get them to where they need to be and where they want to become postseason time, if they can even make it there. But, they still have Christian Yelich. They still have, like you said, a very good offense.
Yeah.
But just pitching-wise, I just don't think they have it. But, hey, anything is possible this year with only playing 60 games.
Yeah, one of the best lineups in the league. Well, they have – honestly, they might have the second best hitter in the league. They have Yelich. So that puts them up there already.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I completely agree. They don't have they don't have one starter I can trust right now. Not even a single starter that I can look on their roster and be even semi-confident in.
Yeah, same. Yeah, he's gonna go out and you expect to win.
Yeah, I don't have one. Not even one of them.
Me neither.
You can definitely trust Hader on the bullpen. It's an easy save every time.
Until it comes postseason time.
Choke it all away.
Yeah. So, all right, let's predict the next 5 years or so.
All right. I can
start.
I kick it off. Yeah. Next 2 years are definitely around the playoffs, something in the playoff range. So with a lineup like this, you can't just be falling out of the race. They're going to be in there, but I don't see them sustaining success without them getting more pitching. If they don't get pitching,
me neither. Yep, I'm the same way.
If they don't get starting pitching, they cannot maintain like a level. Like, they can keep getting hitters, but we saw what the Red Sox had last year. One of the best lineups in baseball. They had 83 wins. It's how it is.
Yep. I'm kind of thinking the same thing here. If their lineup is going to win them a few games, more than a few, but you know what I mean. Their lineup can only hitters can only bring you so far. You need pitching. If they can get a pitcher or a few, I don't think like the next few upcoming free agent classes are that good. I could be wrong, but I don't think they are. I don't
know them at the moment, so maybe there'll be a new video soon. I don't know.
But yeah, maybe. But yeah, so if they can go pick up someone, like they're probably going to need 2 starting pitchers for them to do something. So I can see them having this season, anything's possible with pretty much any team except like the Marlins. Few trash cans. Marlins, Orioles, Giants, those kind of teams. Yeah. But then after they could make playoffs this year. I don't think they will. But next year they'll probably be like around the same, like just missing the playoffs. Then after that, I think they're going to start to fall off unless they can get a starting pitcher or 2 starting pitchers. If they do that, I think they can sustain it with the offense they have.
I also want to throw out there the fact that most of their great offense they got are all 30 or above. The only one that's younger is Yelich. That's it. Everyone else 30 or
How old
above.
is he? 28?
He's 27.
27. All right.
Yeah, so
That's good.
He might be 28 now. I was looking at the wrong thing. Oh, yeah, he is 28. You're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
28. Yeah,
All right.
but no, he's just hitting his prime, so he'll be dominant. But
Yeah. Yep.
I'm worried they're gonna waste his prime years. To be honest, I really don't think this seems any kind of World Series potential. Maybe
Yeah.
even passing the divisional round potential. They might not even have that right now. So
right now definitely not. But I think if they can get two starters, I think they are.
But from what I've heard,
I think they're another threat.
Yeah, the culture they have in Milwaukee, I feel like it's pretty easy to bring in free agents there. I don't know. It seems like a pretty cool baseball town. So they bring in a
Yeah.
couple.
Plus, I mean,
pitchers.
the offensive threats you have should be able to bring some names.
Yeah, definitely. You got some big names in the roster. It always could help.
Mm.
All right, I say
now
kick it over.
Switch gears here. Go to. Yeah.
We say it at the same time.
Switch it to the White Sox. Yeah, gotta love doing this remotely and not in studio.
Yeah.
I think it's a problem with everyone. But all right, so let's talk about the White Sox. I'll start this one.
Sure.
So it's kind of similar with the Brewers, but I think they have a lot more upside. Like their offense is, I think, very good. It's kind of similar. I mean, their infield might be like top 5 infield in all of baseball with Abreu. They have Encarnacion. They have Tim Anderson. They have who's the guy that was on the Red Sox part of the sale
Moncada?
Trade? Yeah, Moncada. I mean, Tim Anderson, he's always up there in most hits in the season. Their outfield is a little shaky. They have decent catchers, but then their pitching, they just got Dallas Keuchel, and they also have Gio Gonzalez. Gio Gonzalez is not what he was.
He's still solid.
4 seasons ago, but he's a solid, I think, number 3 starter.
Yeah, you can't expect the 30 starts out of him anymore, but you can expect 25 starts at a 3.7 ERA.
Yep. And
which
honestly,
he's third starter.
That's good for number 3. Plus, he is also injury prone.
Yeah.
Very injury prone, actually.
Yeah.
But what were you gonna say?
Yeah, if you can just get a little bit out of him, and then bring in Keuchel, who is a legit number 1.
Still is, yep.
They still got legit number 1, and they have a young 24-year-old. Here goes pronouncing game. Here we go. Lucas Giolito.
Giolito, yeah.
Giolito.
He's got it.
3.4 ERA last year with 2 shutouts.
Mm-hmm.
Only 24. I mean, hey, you got those 3 pitchers. I mean,
plus didn't he have over 200 Ks as well?
Yeah, 220 Ks. Yeah, this is someone who you can kind of build for the future round, and you just sign Keuchel for I think it was 3 years. Might be wrong, but 3 years. So you have these guys for a decent amount of time, along with a little bit of veteran leadership with Abreu. He's 32. Tim Anderson and Moncada are just hitting their primes.
Yep. Who are their catchers?
What?
Who are their catchers?
They have James McCann.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, yeah. So he's a pretty good catcher.
Yeah. The only problem they might have would be their outfield. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have one guy that you can be pretty happy to see on their roster. Here we go again. Pronouncing game. Eloy Jimenez. I so butchered that. But the guy at 31 ding-dongs in 122 games.
You butchered Busher, or however you just said that. Butcher.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always fun having Andrew do this. Pronouncing names. It's very fun.
But he hit 31 ding-dongs. He's only 22 years old. I mean,
there's someone to build around. That guy and then the pitcher. Those are 2 good, solid players. They're super young. You can build for the future while still having some vets. I think they're in a win. I think I'm going to say they're in a win now mode. They definitely are. I mean, I would hope they are because they've been rebuilding for so long. But they're definitely at the end of this rebuild, I think.
Yeah, they are. I agree. They're at the end of the rebuild, but they're not. If they somehow make the playoffs this season, they're not going to be any kind of contender.
No, they're not. But I mean, it's great for them to just make the playoffs. When was the last time they made the playoffs?
I don't remember.
Have they made it in my lifetime?
I think so. I think so. All right. I don't think.
Yeah, I think so.
2008. There we go.
2008. All right. So that's over 10 years ago, though.
They lost in 4 games in the ALDS. There you go.
All right. So yeah, that was like 11 years ago. So it's been a while since they've made it there. And they did not do good there. So yeah, Andrew, what do you see for the next 5 years with them?
All right. I see them somewhat underperforming for the next 2.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of the White Sox, and they just don't do good.
Yeah.
But I see them becoming actually a decent playoff team by the 5th year. Like, I could genuinely see them pushing a playoff, like a deep playoff run.
A contender.
I wouldn't consider them the top. I honestly don't know who they're going to pick up or who they're going to draft.
Yeah,
that really is big. If they can get 1 or 2 more guys, especially a bullpen, they need some help on the bullpen. They do have Alex.
Yeah, the bullpen and outfielder.
Yeah, they have Alex Clome. Pronouncing, huh? He's 30, so he's getting a little old, but he did have 30 saves last year. You got 1 guy back there, but you need a couple more. Definitely some right-hand pitching and left-hand. I mean, they only have right in the bullpen right now, but if they get some of that, they help out the outfield. They get another starter. I can see them pushing a World Series title, not within 5, but I'm thinking like 7. That's how I see it. But deep playoff runs starting with the 4th season.
Yeah, so you're kind of seeing them on a gradual incline.
Yes.
So I'm kind of the same way. I just think they're gonna get to their end goal a little bit quicker. I mean, this year anything could happen. They could make playoffs this year, like I just said, with the Brewers. But then next year, I don't know. I think like Moncada, I think he still needs like maybe 1 more year for like just to develop and stuff.
Yeah.
But then those 2 younger guys that you just said, the pitcher and the outfielder, they definitely need a few more years to develop. If they can get an outfield piece, that would be huge. And then always every team needs pitching. So they definitely need, like you said, they need at least 1 more bullpen piece. I'd like to see him pick up a starter, definitely. But yeah, I think they'll be a staple for the playoffs within probably 3 years. At that 3-year mark, I think they're going to have a solid run at being a playoff staple.
Yeah, that seems fair enough.
As barring any injuries or their GM turns into Derek Jeter and just says, "Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of kind of decently good thing going here."
Yeah.
So I think they could be a contender within 6 years.
Fair enough.
Just with development and stuff.
Yeah.
So and then drafts if they pick up. I do think they need to pick up a bullpen piece, and then probably a starter. Yep, and then even an outfield, they do need another outfielder. If they do those things, I mean, they could get there, but definitely the pitching they need help on.
Yeah, it's pitching.
So yeah, I think that does it. Do you have anything else to add?
No, Andrew? Sums it up pretty well. Yeah, that's about. I feel the same way on that team.
All right. Well, thank you for watching. Make sure to smash that subscribe button. Give it a like, and until next time, peace.
See ya.
Make sure to hit us in the comments too.